time for the main events.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. So I just discovered a major bug with the Creator Wrestler, and well, this is a result of the patch 1.07. Now it fixed a lot of things. It fixed the battle pass, in my opinion. They really feel like they kind of had to do what they did to bring people back or to bring in new players. I still think a lot of people are going to wait for a sale before they get it and to see what happens with the Season 2 and Season 3 going forward. But it sounds like we're going to get our DLC right away. The DLC wrestlers, like we've all been saying since day one. Even people that went to the Creator Fest were saying it. So yeah, that seemed like a bonehead decision at the beginning. Oh yeah, let's just lock the extra paid DLC wrestlers to Tier 20 or Tier 40, although they didn't do that. It wouldn't have shocked me if they did going forward. Because yeah, people will buy tier skips for the stuff they paid extra for. Yeah, they didn't really think that through. Anyway, with that being said, the major issue I found, and we'll load up the game here and I'll show you, basically the creative moveset is now janked. So if you're spending hours and hours and hours making your moveset, picking all your favorite moves, don't do it right now. Wait until they patch this because you are going to waste so many hours with this new glitch. And I found this over on the Steam community tab where they post discussions and all that kind of stuff, and it just popped up an hour before making this video, so this is a new discovery. I haven't really seen anybody else talk about it, not nobody I follow anyway, so without further ado, let me go show you what I'm talking about, and then we'll go over some other major issues that have already been discovered, but I want to highlight in this video because I mostly play the creation suite, and this really affects me making my creations. Everything was fine up until this update, so shocker, right? Ugh. Anyway, let's go look at this thing. So I was really hopeful that this would just be a issue on PC version. That's why I went and loaded up the game right away to check it, because I make so many wrestlers. So let's go over to this moveset glitch, and this is a pretty significant glitch if you like to make a lot of wrestlers. I've made about 14 wrestlers so far. That's what I've been doing with the game. That's why I haven't really seen much content. So let's go over to Ref Live Stream. This is the guy I was making during the live stream. I actually turned him into a character, like I said. I just haven't had a chance to upload him yet because I was finalizing some things. So you go into moveset. It could be any move. And let's do finishers because that's the easiest one to see. Let's set these next 3 finishers here. I'll just pick random stuff. 23 miles an hour. And Uthes press. There we go. So remember those. Those are the 3 finishers that we just picked. So accept. Let's go back here. Accept. Save for both universe and roster play. Now let's exit. Go all the way back to dashboard here. Close the game. Because it'll save it while you're playing the game. Boop. Let's load up the game here again. But when you exit the game and come back in, your moveset is back to what it was before you changed it. Alright, now that we're back in the game, let's go check that moveset. And if you spend hours and hours and hours making your movesets just for this to happen, where is he? Ref Live Stream. Live Stream. I was trying to make him sound like Mario. Moves, finishers, in-ring, and it did not save those finishing moves, the moves that were changed. So if you spend your entire day making your moveset and you save it, it'll save while you're still in game, but once you exit to the main menu or you close the game and you come back in, all those moves you've changed and spent probably the entire day going through are now reset. For me, this is the worst part about making a wrestler every single year. Even if you write it down, you still have to go hunt and peck every single move that you want if you're really picky. Lately, I've just been picking Ultimate Warrior or Cody Rhodes because I like all the springboard attacks. And then I go in and I fine-tune the finishers, signatures, the running attacks, and that's it. I don't really mess with the rest of it because I've been playing these games for over 20 years, and the thing I hate or dread the most is going through the moveset. Because I like actually making the wrestler, the visual aspects of the wrestler, but when it comes to movesets, going through every single move for every single character, I used to do that, and my playtime would be massive, but now I just pick a preset set of moves, I change the signature finishers, maybe some of the running attacks, and then I just leave everything else the same, because, let's face it, you could spend a week going through your moveset, and yeah, with this new bug, I just want to make sure you guys are aware of this because this is a huge major issue. It needs to be fixed immediately. Basically, if you create any wrestlers going forward, the moveset will not save. And that sucks. And this is across the board. This isn't just PC. This is on PlayStation. I'm guessing it's going to be across Xbox and Switch too. Let me know down in the comments below. I mean, this is a pretty significant bug. So anyway, the other 2 bugs were to do with face morphing. We'll go over to X for that one. All right, so here we are over on X, and this comes from What's the Status. He's the one who discovered this pretty much the day of. And this is the issue. When you go to edit the face and you change it at all, and then you save and leave and then come back in, while in game still, it resets it back to default. This is another huge issue for creators that like to create wrestlers because, yeah, I mean, let's say you're trying to edit your face or a face of a certain wrestler and you take all that time to get it perfect and line it up and everything, save it, go to play a match or whatever, or go back in to edit it again, and it just resets. That's a huge, huge issue that needs fixing immediately, in my opinion. Now, the last issue that has been discovered very early on, I'm sure there's other stuff too. Make sure you add them in the comments down below because I want to make another video. And the reason why I'm making these videos is not just to blast 2K. It's because I'm having a lot of fun with the game and I want to continue to have fun with the game. And every time they post a patch, it doesn't really break the main game, at least not my experience. It always breaks the create a wrestler, the creation suite. It's like it's the one thing they don't really test out. And I know there's a ton of stuff that you can do in the create a wrestler, but quick, like the most basic things: editing, body morphing, face morphing, the frickin' moveset, create a moveset. It's like, I don't want to be that guy that makes it sound like, oh, they're intentionally breaking it. No, I think it's just a bug that occurs and they're like, oh crap, how did that happen, right? Because unless you're actually checking the moveset, actively checking the moveset, you're not going to realize this thing's going on. So once again, if you find any bugs that I didn't post in this video, make sure to put them down in the comments below. All right, now the last major bug that we have discovered, and the next big issue, and I didn't want to test this one out because I don't want it to screw up my game and I don't really have any extra images, but when you try to delete images here, and this comes from a user which I will say here in a second, when you try to delete any images in the Deletion utility, it'll crash the game on the PlayStation, and I'm assuming it'll crash it on other platforms. Sound off the comments below, whatever platform you're on. I play it on the Switch and the PlayStation exclusively so far. I do plan to get on PC once it goes on sale so I can have some cool mods and stuff like that, but yeah. So you go to delete something, boom, crashes instantly. So anyway, these are the 3 biggest bugs that I have come across on the internet, just playing the game myself. The create a moveset one is a major one because even if you don't like to make your own wrestlers or you're downloading wrestlers and you want to change a certain move like their finisher or signature, or if you do like to create wrestlers, this is a major, major drawback, and it kind of hinders making any new wrestlers. Because let's say you download someone's creation from the internet. Let's say you download Moxley. What's the status of Moxley that he was just working on? But he doesn't have the moveset, right? And you want to go in and edit the moveset, make sure he has all his moves. I'm not saying What's the Status didn't do that. I'm just saying, giving you an example. And you go to you get his moves perfect. He has the correct moveset and everything. You save it. You play a couple matches. All right, I'm done for the day. You close the game, come back the next day, and it's all reset back to default. Stuff like that will make you like not want to play the game because you just spent your entire day getting his moveset perfect, and now it's broken. Anyway, so make sure we let 2K know about this because they need a hot fix to fix this stuff immediately. Movesets, the face issue, and of course, crashing the game when you're trying to delete stuff. Like, it's always the creation suite that gets messed up with these updates. So, anyway, sorry, I just want to make sure you guys are aware of this. If you're trying to make your moveset, don't waste your time right now because it won't save across various platforms. Thank you for watching. Let me know any other bugs you find. Sound in the comments below, and as always, stay frosty.